Welcome there, students. I hope you are as excited as we are about sharing experience, knowledge and skills about photojournalism.
Welcome back, students. Today we are going to study about the emergence of digital technology. Here we will be telling you how a digital camera operates, its main controls and how to use them. So far, whatever you have done has been common for both the digital camera and the analog cameras, starting right from the pinhole camera days. Photography consisted of both physics and chemistry, where the physics part still remains the same and the chemistry part of it has been replaced by your computers and software. Your digital camera is something like a PC. It's got a hard disk. The hard disk is your memory card. Then it's got the processor. The processor is the heart of the camera. The quality of the processor determines the quality of your image in terms of color, contrast, noise and other parameters. Then it's got the RAM. The RAM is required because what happens, the sequence of events what happens is, as soon as you press the shutter release button, the image goes on to the sensor. From the sensor it goes to the RAM, from the RAM it goes to the processor and from the processor it goes to the hard disk. So you got to have enough capacity in the RAM, especially when you are shooting in the continuous mode, so that there is no buffering. So the RAM should be, in a normal medium digital camera you will have a RAM size of maybe 2 GB or 3 GB. In higher end cameras where you shoot continuously for 15 frames per second and 12 frames per second, the RAM may be about 6 to 8 GB also. Then you have the motherboard which connects all these things, like in a PC which connects everything, and then you have the sensor. Sensor is the only thing which is not in your PC, but it is in your digital camera, and the sensor plays a very important part in the digital camera.
In this digital SLR camera body, you have the sensor which was originally the film, and where the film used to be is where now the sensor is. As you can see through this opening here, you have a mirror that reflects the light from the lens to the viewfinder, which you see initially, and when you depress the shutter button, the mirror swings upward, opening up the sensor to the light coming from the lens. I am going to be doing that to show you how exactly that happens. Now this is the shutter button, and when I depress the shutter button, you will notice that the mirror first swings up, and then what is behind it is the sensor. So the sensor is behind it, the light is now fallen on the sensor, which picks up the data and sends it to the processor. When I release the shutter button, now it's all come back together.
After learning about the essential parts of a digital camera, we have also seen how it functions like an advanced and sophisticated PC. Just like in a personal computer, it also has a memory card, a processor, a RAM, and a motherboard. The only thing that is not there in the PC but is there in the camera is the sensor that has replaced the film from the analog cameras. We have also learned about some basic digital camera terms. We will continue in the next video.